Americans in Ukraine should leave within 48 hours as Russia could attack at any time, likely with an air assault. The White House said on Friday as Moscow accused Western nations of lying to distract from their own aggressive acts. The Kremlin, jostling for influence in post-Cold War Europe, rejected a joint Western diplomatic response as disrespectful. It wants security guarantees, including a promise of no missile deployments near its borders, that Kyiv never joins NATO, and a scaling back of the alliance's military infrastructure. The West describes Russia's main demands as non-starters, but is willing to talk about arms control and confidence-building steps as President Joe Biden's administration said Moscow has more than 100,000 troops massed on the border, enough to invade. The risk is now high enough, and the threat is now immediate enough, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan told reporters. U.S. intelligence believes a rapid assault on Kyiv was also possible and that Russian President Vladimir Putin could order an invasion before the Winter Olympics end on February 20, Sullivan said, adding it remains unclear whether such a command has been given. Putin and Biden will speak by phone on Saturday, the White House and Russian media said. Russia's TASS news agency said Putin will speak with French President Emmanuel Macron on the same day. The EU and NATO alliance delivered a joint reply to Russia this week on behalf of their member states as diplomatic efforts continue to try to defuse the crisis. Russia on Friday said it expected individual answers from each country, and called the collective response a sign of diplomatic impoliteness and disrespect. It later said that Western countries, with help from the media, were spreading false information about its intentions to try to distract attention from their own aggressive actions. Washington will send 3,000 extra troops to Poland in coming days to try and help reassure NATO allies, 4 U.S. officials told Reuters. They are in addition to 8,500 already on alert for deployment to Europe if needed. Earlier, commercial satellite images from a U.S. firm showed new Russian military deployments at several sites near the border. Biden told NBC News on Thursday that things in Ukraine could go crazy quickly, and on Friday held a call about the crisis with the leaders of Britain, Canada, France, Germany, Poland, and Romania, as well as the heads of NATO and the EU. Britain, Japan, Latvia, Norway, and the Netherlands also told their citizens to leave Ukraine immediately. Israel said it was evacuating relatives of embassy staff. U.S. officials believe the crisis could be reaching a critical point, with rhetoric from Moscow hardening, 6 Russian warships reaching the Black Sea, and more Russian military equipment arriving in Belarus. We continue to see very troubling signs of Russian escalation, including new forces arriving at the Ukrainian border, said Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Moscow denies planning to invade Ukraine, but says it could take unspecified military technical action if its demands are not met. This week it launched joint military exercises in neighboring Belarus and naval drills in the Black Sea. Diplomatic efforts have so far failed to yield results. 4-way talks in Berlin between Russia, Ukraine, Germany, and France on Thursday made no progress. Russia openly mocked British Foreign Minister Liz Truss when she visited on Thursday, and there was no breakthrough after talks between Putin and Macron earlier in the week. I'm not going to speculate as to Putin's motivations, his intentions, or, at this point, his decisions, said Sullivan. All I will say is that we are ready either way,